The dogs are barking loud tonight.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Vision from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Bron Breakker.
A superstar who firmly believes that actions speak louder than words and lets his actions do the talking every time he enters the building.
He also lets his barking do the talking.
But just to be clear, Bron Breakker's bite is far worse than his bark. Breakker is not afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung, not afraid to put his fellow superstars on the shelf.
All he cares about is becoming the top dog of this business, no matter the cost. Here comes the great Khali.
7'1", nearly 350 pounds.
And his opponent from Punjab, India, weighing in at 347 pounds, the Great Khali!
The Great Khali started his career without a single loss in 8 months. Anyone who steps in his path is going to get stomped on, torn apart, and left for the vultures, man.
You're right, Book. Khali is as mean as he is gigantic.
Is this man truly ready for Bron Breakker, a superstar who was bred for success?
And Hell in a Cell is known as the place in WWE where rivalries are settled forever.
It is the absolute last resort for a grudge that will not die. If it can't be settled inside Hell in a Cell, you have to take it up with God himself as far as I'm concerned.
Oof, stiff shot right off the bat. Some extra malice behind each of these haymakers. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point.
Man, they're really laying it into each other.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
He's able to counter that.
Big chop. Ouch.
It sometimes seems like the key to winning inside the cell is to just be the most barbaric superstar in there. You think that's the case?
I don't think it's the only way to win, but it seems like the safest bet.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Only getting one out of that pin.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Caught that. It reversed it. Oh, that'll leave a mark. Simple but effective leg drop.
And now escaping the mat. Very crafty of him, avoiding the dangers of the ring.
Boom. Man on the rope, four shoulders down. Cover. He's able to kick out.
doesn't know where he is.
Declarative, decisive shot. Followed up with the pin attempt.
And a shoulder in the air.
Not yet.
Oh, strikes with the... What reflexes to stop Khali.
Great in-ring action on display there.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
This has become all Khali, man.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's hand like a basketball. What's Khali about to manufacture?
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Hell in a Cell isn't just about trying to win the match, it's about struggling to survive.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
He's heading back to the ring.
Simple but effective leg drop. Khali's gaining the upper hand.
Tough spot for Bron to be in.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
Boom! Good defense from him. Wicked clothesline.
And Bron Breakker sending a clear message here.
And retaliates with a counter.
A savage headbutt.
Wow, that one busted Bron up. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Talk about dire straits. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to keep going at this point.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Khali now trying to capitalize.
Khali with his sights set on ending this.
And keep your eye on this. It could put Bron in a
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
What a heinous shot that was.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Uh-oh. Great job anticipating Khali. Turning around into a backdrop.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Bullseye. This has been quite the intriguing contest.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. Great Khali feeling a sense of confidence here.
The side like nothing, man.
Connects. Saw it coming. Khali now on the offensive.
Big shot right there.
What reflexes to stop Khali. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Constant pressure being kept on Bron.
Full focus from Khali.
Well, kick right to the midsection. Now going to try to power him up.
Powerbomb through the cell wall, man. Hurled clear through the wall of that cell like it was nothing.
A reversal. He He saw that coming, starting his climb up the cell. I wonder what he has in store.
As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster? Double axe handle connects.
This is surreal. Nothing is worth this level of risk, this level of altitude. Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
He hits him right in the midsection. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Chop block without warning.
Just a deadlift.
This is terrifying power into the suplex. Right onto the punishing steel structure. It doesn't get any more brutal.
What a counter. The devastating
Khali bomb.
The top of the cell wasn't built for this. Every step has devastating potential.
calculating the next move here. Oh, look at the power. Military press knees to the midsection.
Showing no concern for safety or common sense. Just going to war on top of the cell that was meant to contain them.
To the back of the neck. Khali now on the offensive.
Target here.
And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
Climbing the cell wall, and the whole WWE Universe is on edge now.
He's making his way up this hellish structure.
He better have something in mind, because it's a long way down when you climb up the fence.
I don't know where this climb is supposed to lead, but there aren't many good possible outcomes.
He's starting as a setup to sell.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building.
What reflexes to stop Khali?
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Khali's gaining the upper hand.
Bron needs to start reacting quicker.
He better be sure-footed in his climb up the cell.
Oh, come on. I know it's all about making moments, but this might be too much to risk. He's as mad as a hatter climbing the cell. Nothing good ever happens on top of the cell. He's made it to the top of the cell, a place that historically is the last place you want to be in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, strangely enough, he'd be safer back inside the cell at this point. Boom! Read that one. Bron's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
That could be the spot Bron was looking for. Dear Lord, just a nasty assault.
And you can just hear the steel straining with each impact.
These superstars are pressing their luck with every single bit of offense. Something's got to give, and it will not be pretty once it does. Textbook scoop slam.
Each blow for these superstars is just testing the strength of that cell.
I think it's only a matter of time before it gives way.
with such a... Carefully measuring their opponent and dropping the hammer with a headbutt.
Submission hold locked in deep here.
Oh, just look at the torque being
Trying to keep the hold on, but Breaker breaks the submission.
able to get that elbow into the gut, man.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him.
Down we go and a choke bomb. He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights.
Bron fires back.
Big boot.
This is the kind of match you dream about having.
And few
Right in half.
Breaker might have him.
going for the cover. His arm shot on the mat before one.
I don't know who's more shocked. He just...
Oh, a spear.
It's over. The great Khali is done.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one.
Bron Breaker. Breakneck speed.
Bron's got this sealed up. Cover.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before three.
How in the world is he still in this one?
And Breaker has to be wondering just what it's going to take to end this. How far does he have to go?
Taking out the knee.
Uh-oh, vice grip.
An absolutely Herculean feat of power and strength.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Counters with an attack on Breaker.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Now positioned onto the top rope. And Breaker up to the top rope. Great athleticism. One step ahead there. That'll turn your lights out. Simple but effective leg drop.
Steiner.
Now it's a cover.
That's gotta be it.
And Bron Breaker gets the win.
Here is your winner, Bron Breaker.
Bron Breaker snatches the win.
And as unbelievable as this result is, you have to imagine it's only going to set Khali off in the long run. Heaven help anyone who stands in the Punjabi Nightmare's path after tonight.